Yes, Krishna friends. Very good day to everyone. Whosoever has joined my YouTube channel is welcome. We are relating to the blockage and things why we are not happy and why we are not under a bliss. Friends, if you look at a child till the age of 6 or 8, he is always in happy moods. Very rarely he will get annoyed for a very short time. Again he will become normal and start playing. Even if somebody hurts him, what happens? Immediately that fellow, his kid, forgets and start playing with the same person. But what happens to us when we grow up? Why we are carrying hurts? Why we are carrying miseries with us? And we are making our life as hell. Full of depressions, full of diseases. You won't believe, maximum number of diseases is our own created. When we are angry, when we hold on to some memories, what happens? A chemical discharge is discharged in our body, which converts into sometimes cancer, TB, high blood pressure, and number of other various diseases. You can check this on Google. So before we start this session, let's pray the Almighty. Vasudevam sutam devam Kansachanurmardanam Devaki Paramanandam Sri Krishna Vande Jagat Guru Sri Krishna Sharanam Gopal Sharanam Sri Krishna Sharanam Gopal Sharanam Mere Baake Bihari Nandalal Sharanam Mere Baake Bihari Nandalal Sharanam. Bol Bhagwan Shri Krishna ki jai, Shri Nanda ke Lala ki jai, Shri Devgi Nandan Shri Krishna ki jai, Shri Dwarkadhish Bhagwan Shri Krishna ki jai, Bol Devadi Poon Brahm Bhagwan Shri Krishna ki sada hi jai. Jai Shri Krishna Bhakto. We invoke the teachers, healers and masters of universe to shower their blessing on us so that we remain in bliss and out of darkness and be always enlightened. Friends, first thing is why we are not staying happy, why we are not in bliss. God has given us this body. The human body is the only body in the universe where one can take its own decisions. One can go in darkness, one can go in the brightness. It's like either you can even go to the hell, or you can go to even to the heaven, or the higher universes of Brahmaji, Vishnuji, Shivji and other places. In this body, when this body was projected out, at that time God gave us catalogs, Vedas, Gita and other things. But what we did, we made them a religious book, wrapped them in a red cloth and started praying them. We did not read and follow the instruction written in them. And the result of that is how many more than 90% people suffer from high depressions, because it's our own created problems. Now the first step to the happiness is to become light, is to drop the burden of ego, I the great. This is the first one. Always we think, I have done the best. How he can insult me? I am very wealthy, the most wealthiest person, most wisest person, most educated person, most mannerful person, and my family is the highest respected family in the world. This attitude is creating a type of a prison around us, and we do not know that we are caged inside like a bird and want to fly. And for this very reason of our imprisonment, to be happy, what happens? We create illusions. Our illusions, our addictions. We get addicted to drugs, and we take drugs, we take drinks, we go to beer bar, we go to the dance bar, other places, movies, just to overcome our depression. Because for few minutes or few hours, if we are out of the depression, we feel very happy. But what happens after that? Once the temperature has risen, your body temperature has to be 98.4. But if it rises to 99, 100 and above, and doesn't come back to 98, what you do? You take some crocin, paracetamol or other drug to bring it down. And slowly, what happens? If the temperature is still remaining, that means there is some illness, some infection, some virus has entered your body. Now, if you do not treat that virus, you will never come out of that fever. And finally, what happens? The fever can go so high, it can kill you also. Now, what happens here is, the virus here is, we have to go to the expert to get it deducted, and then finally get the treatment given by him, and we treat ourselves. Unless we don't treat ourselves properly, the virus will not go, whatever we may try. The right treatment has to be done. I do not know, I cannot blame anyone, but I have suffered a number of times, and even when this knowledge was with me, what happened? I stopped using this knowledge, and I again closed my chakras, again closed my bondages I have, and it became so miserable. Even I did not remember that I had this knowledge with me. It was just like a washerman. I tell you a small story. Now in India we have, it was there before when I was young. The washerman used to collect laundry clothes from the house and take it to the riverside, and there he used to wash the clothes. And then he used to scrub with some stone or something like that, but somehow or the other they used to make the laundry very fresh and free of dirt, and it looks absolutely very clean, neat and clean. Now one day this washerman, what he did, while he was washing in the river, he found a very shiny type of a big stone. He removed it from the river and thought it is the best stone to scrub the clothes. So he started scrubbing these clothes and making them brighter. Now one day he thought, this stone must be of some value. Let me go to the vegetable vendor. He is more knowledgeable than me. I will ask him, what is the price of this, or is it precious stone? When he went to the vegetable vendor said, I'll give you 10 rupees for this and plus 2 dozens of bananas. He said, no, let me check the price for the higher, somebody else. So finally he went to the jeweler, and when the jeweler saw that diamond, he said, this is the rarest of the rare diamond, and I can give you 10 million rupees. So that removed his entire poverty. Now what happens? The same way, friends, we have this diamond with us. Knowledge is there, but we do not know how to use it. What is the value of it? Only a valuer or a diamond merchant, a stone merchant can tell us what is the value of this. This knowledge is also the same. What we have done is, because of our ego and because we create our illusions, mostly of the past, we stay strict to that. We do not forget. If you remember, you will remember your past very quickly, but your present, you won't remember that. You will remember all the mishappening of your past. Who has insulted you? How were you beaten up by such and such person? In seconds of thought, you will get that fact. So what happens is, then what we do is, to become happy and be out of it. Now that greed is creating illusions to fulfillment, that if this thing happen, I'll become happy. If I'll become millionaire, then only I'll become happy. If I get this thing, I'll be happy. What we have done, we are throwing the ball on the future court, and we stay in that illusion, dreaming that I'll get this, after that I'll be happy. So with such a mind, you cannot be peaceful. Remember one thing, with such a mind, you cannot be peaceful. It is as good that your socks are very dirty and you go to a party and your wife asks, still your socks are smelling. You said, I know you won't believe it, I have changed it, but I have brought one in my pocket. So what we do is, we carry our past, our hurts, our miseries with us. And because we do not know how to get out of it, therefore what happens is, we are out of bliss. The body we got, the human body we got, is for the cure and not for anything else. See, what happened is, when I spoke of root chakra, why the root chakra, which is Muladhara chakra, is blocked? That is the first stage. Friends, don't take it easy. Don't think that you are just hearing this sweet upload and you will open up in one single shot. It won't open in that. It's not that easy. And Kundalini Shakti will not rise, because I told you, if a pipeline of yours, like a spinal cord, is what? It's like a pipe. It has 7 walls, and the first wall you have closed it. And how do you expect the Kundalini Shakti to reach your 7th wall, that is crown chakra? because the moment it starts rising, you are in a presence of bliss, in the presence of happiness. You feel very happy, very light, and there is no fear of life and death. You won't have any fear at all. For you, this fear of corona of these days, people are afraid. I've seen people trembling. Oh, what will happen? What will happen? Maximum you will die. What will happen next? Maximum. Or you will get cured. Don't worry. The life cycle will keep on running. It won't stop without you. Some people are worried. Oh, if I die, what will happen to my family? What will happen to this? What will happen to that? And they are unbalancing their mind into a worried mind. Now, worried mind is like a swing. It will keep on doing tick tock, and it won't allow you to sleep. It won't allow you to have comfortable, blissful life. Friends, the memories we have gathered from the childhood, whatever the age you are, if you are 40, 50, 60, you have to delete your memories, especially those memories which are hurting you a lot. And to delete those memories, just remember that difficult or the hurt time, the person from whom you got hurt. If you got hurt, please forgive him. Don't carry, whether he is living or dead, because this is a karmic account. If you do not settle in this life, again in your next future life, you will continue with this karmic account, and it is going to settle. This memories bank, what we have created, has to be emptied. The account in your memory bank has to be emptied completely, especially of the hurts you are carrying. And when you have emptied the memory bank, you will find your diseases which were there because of this chakra and started getting cured. You will find that enlightenment has come, and then you will find that your diseases, what you are suffering, number of diseases which you have seen was a big problem, like lower back pain, harassment, unknown fear, sometimes not able to take good decisions. People, you don't know what to talk and when to talk and what not to talk. And finally what happens is you lose your respect in the society. So the best thing is remove your memories. And friends, it may take 40 days, it may take more. And as I told you, until unless you remove and you continuously keep on practicing. Don't think that, okay, I have removed for 40 days, now I am free. Still there will be, if you will remove one day, you will remember few memories, the other day more will come. I am also there, it will come. Then I am also there. Again you continue. And after 40 days also you continue, maybe for a lesser number of time. But check yourself. If anybody is annoying you, just say to yourself, these are the words which cannot hurt me. They are not coals going inside me. It is the words. And words are nothing but the expression of the other guy's feeling. And if he's feeling bad about me, there must be something wrong with me. If you can justify, fine. With at that moment, but do not justify in yourself only by self-talks. You see what you talk to yourself. You will know that amount of talks you do, how many self-talks you do, and what talks you do. Remember those talks. And until unless you flush these memories out, you won't be happy. This is the first point where you have to open your root chakra. I told you Kundalini is not something very like a snake. It will start rising like a snake and go into crown chakra. I told you, according to my guru and according to my knowledge, the Kundalini is a type of a small coil at the tip of your spine, and from there is some type of liquid keeps on discharging. That discharge goes into the spinal cord, which is type of a lubrication to the entire spine thinking. You know, all our controls are in spine. All the controls, all the major veins are in the spine. If once the spine is hurt or broken or something goes wrong, the body is not able to move at all. It's a very important part, but we don't take care of that. Now that liquid, when the first point it is, you have blocked it. Now you want that it should run, because it has to be like a lubrication. If you don't lubricate the engines or the parts, what happens? They started malfunctioning, and finally what happens is they will with the friction they will break down. Now this is a breakdown of a mental breakdown. Your breakdown is a mental breakdown. Now you have already closed that, you are not removing it, so you expect that it should be removed. Until unless it moves from there, it will not go to this next chakra. The next chakra which people feel is very important chakra. It's not I should not say it's a most toughest chakra to open up. Because what happens, you feel I have opened it up, but where and when it will erupt like a volcano, you will not know. If you read Bhagavad or if you have heard in Bhagavad, you must have a Jamil. There was a character, Jamil. He was caught by seeing you can say caught by seeing a sex worker. He just saw a sex worker, and the way she behaved, he was caught. Now what happened? Why this chakra is very important? Because this chakra is again attached to our two senses, eyes and ears. So these eyes and ears, they don't allow it to open up. Now we have to open this up. We have to come out of it, because in this chakra there is a katha of Paranju Maharaj. He became a female in his next birth. And if you go ahead, there is again a katha of Lord Shiva. By seeing a Mohini avatar, he lost his senses. So what happens? Your eyes, your ears, they are one of the big enemies. If you do not control these senses, they are big enemies. They can trap you any of the places and you won't be able to move out. and you won't be able to come out of the disease. Because what happens if this is the biggest addiction is womanization and a woman following a man. These are the biggest addictions of the life. To overcome this addiction, you have to control yourself. You read religious book. As I told you, avoid newspaper, avoid TV, avoid WhatsApp till 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and at least 1 hour before bed stop watching WhatsApp and the news. If possible, read Gita, read the glories of gods, whether of Jesus, whether of God Krishna, or anyone you like. Because if you do not open this, the same liquid will get stuck here, and your entire energy will flow to attract the opposite. And to show that you are very smart, you will be doing lots of things. But this is the biggest addiction of the opposite. If it is not solved, your second chakra will not open. And the Kundalini Shakti, which will give you a bliss, when it rises above heart chakra, it will put you into a bliss, enjoyment. Before that, it is not going to give you much enjoyment. Little relief will be there in your lifestyle. But the moment it rises from there, then comes your navel chakra. Now for the navel chakra, we'll discuss tomorrow, friends, because already my recording time is very limited. So you please notice this and try to solve yourself. Nobody on the earth can open the things or raise the kundali by touching it. That is my experience, that is my guru's experience, that's what we have felt. But there are different methods, different people who says when we touch it starts rising. And if the Kundalini Shakti is extraordinary, I'll tell you one thing. You must have heard the name of Swami Paramahansa, the guru, the religious guru of Swami Vivekananda. He had a throat cancer. The Kundalini Shakti did not give any miracles to relief for the throat cancer. But it was of the last stage and he had lots of pain. But it kept him in such a bliss that he died very comfortably. There was no pain, nothing of the sort. He enjoyed the life and death. So friends, until unless we don't open our bondages with chakras, the liquid which is going to rise and going to lubricate your other places and will make you comfortable, will not be able to do that. You practice this and it is hard but not impossible. It is possible. You can't say that it is impossible. It is possible. Everything is possible. This is impossible word is found in the dictionary of fools. Just remember this. Well friends, I take leave of you and you practice meditation what I have told you in the before uploads. At least do it for 3 times. If not 3 times, do it for twice and practice this, the things I have told you to do, and you will find a relief. I am there. If you want to contact me, I'm again saying you can contact me on the message box. You can send me your WhatsApp number. I will try to contact you. If I am personally able to help you out, I'll definitely do that, because this is God's service. Service to a mankind is the service to the God. Thank you, friends. Good day. Goodbye. Jai Shri Krishna.